Have you ever heard the term sight radius? What is it? Does it matter? Well, hopefully I can answer these questions for you in today's video. Oh, and I almost forgot the question, does sight radius matter with optics? We're going to address that too, so make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Okay, let's start with the definition of sight radius, and in its most basic form, the definition is simply the distance between the front and rear sight. Usually, when we're talking about sight radius, we're referring to a rifle or a handgun. What's up, crew? It's Chris with CloverTac. Welcome back to the channel. And spoiler alert, yes, sight radius does matter. If it did not matter, then we would not see the use of sight extenders in the precision firearm competition world. In order to explain sight radius, let's consider three different sight pictures, one to the left, one that is centered, and one to the right. Now, we almost always want that centered up sight picture, but what happens if our sight picture is off just a little bit to the left or the right? Well, this is where sight radius actually comes into play. This is also where we get into some good old-fashioned geometry. We take a look at this illustration. Here we have a shorter and a longer sight radius. Notice that each front sight is the same distance from the target. For each example here, we have a left, center, and right sight alignment. Because the rear sight is farther away from the front sight in the longer example, the geometry changes, which narrows the potential points of impact on the target. Even an extreme shot to the left or right with this longer sight radius will still be closer to the center of the target than that of an extreme left or right shot with the shorter sight radius. So what a longer sight radius is going to do is give you a little bit better margin of error, so to speak, if that sight alignment is off just a little bit. Now, does any of this really matter? And the answer to that is, well, it depends. If you're looking to be as precise and accurate as you possibly can, yes, you're going to want that longer sight radius. But if you're just looking to get shots on target, and especially if we're talking about shorter distances, well, that sight radius not nearly as important. So just going to depend on you and the objectives that you're trying to achieve. Before we talk about sight radius as it pertains to optics, did I miss anything with my explanation? Do you still have questions about sight radius? If so, jump down in the comments below and let me know. So when it comes to sight radius and optics, this is an easy one to answer. Sight radius does not apply to optics. Now, with that being said, when you're dealing with optics, you have adjustments, terminology, features, specifications, and a whole host of other things, particularly with scopes, that can get confusing. And if you need help with that, I've got you a video right over here. As for this one, we're done. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And until next time, don't forget to chain fire freedom.